Hello, Social Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the last video, we managed to get through Rock Tunnel, which didn't seem as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. But then again, I was cutting out a few trainer battles, and I am not going to be taking on those guys because at this point, I was like, okay, let's just get a move on here. But now we enter Lavender Town. The first city in a Pokemon game that really made you think about some some of the more darker details about the game. So we are gonna go in the Pokemon Tower, and that's a burial site for Pokemon that have passed away. Yeah, it is kind of morbid. But, hold on a moment. Sorry about that. Sorry. But, in the original games, this is also where we would fight our rival, Blue again for the, technically the fourth time, third, depending if you skip the first battle on Route 22, I believe it was. Could someone please say which route number that was, because I'm honestly drawing a blank on that. It's the route next to Viridian City. And also, Chloe is close to getting to the level that I want her to evolve at, because there is a reason for this. Now, I'm not too sure what it is I did that wanted me to I guess it's to really show just that this is a burial ground for dead Pokemon. I guess that's what I wanted to do here. Maybe I thought that there was gonna be aside from this formal set here, which I never use, honestly. I don't really like the clothing options in this game. Gen 8, I think, was probably the best out of that, and I will be doing a Gen 8 for the channel eventually. I don't plan to tackle Pokemon again for at least a couple more months after this game is done. So, yeah. Oh, also, in my community tab, there is still the poll for if you want the finale to be split into 5 parts or not. Not 5 parts, sorry. If you want it to be split into 2 parts or not, because you could technically go one of a few ways with it, but anyway. We are at the halfway point of the, I shouldn't say that this is the halfway point because we still got a few videos, but anyway. So Trace has chosen to battle us again, though it is kind of fucked up if you think about it, because we're technically battling in a graveyard, which, this ain't Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? This ain't like Yu-Gi-Oh. But, Blue was actually in here in the previous games, as in Gen 1, Red, Blue, and I believe Yellow as well. But, was it ever established if he actually, what was his reasoning for actually coming into the tower? Was it because of some random Pokemon things that were happening? Because I know that the the Eradicate theory is like debunked. It was never in. It was never in the code. It was proven that he just put it in the box. But like, why was Blue even here in the first place? That's what I want to know. If he doesn't have any dead Pokemon, then why is he even here? Like, Trace, we actually know why he's here, because he saw a Cubone just like rush in here, and he was very concerned for a little guy, so he just, you know, ran in to try to find him. But unfortunately for us, at least, Eevee has evolved into Jolteon. Now, as far as I know, it's always going to be a Jolteon. It's like when you okay. So if you pick, well, actually, sorry about that. Sorry. If you play the Eevee game, he will have a Pikachu for his starter, and he will evolve that into a Raichu, right? So I'm guessing that it's to fill the same role, but I could be wrong on that, because if you have an Eevee, then you have so many different things that you could do, and, you know, would make some aspects of the playthrough actually pretty good. They're cool, you know. It's like, okay, so he has Gloom now, but then he whips out a freaking a Vaporeon, and it's like, whoa, hold now, hold the fort. This dude is bulky already. You know, like something like that. I think would have been great, because he has an Eevee. Eevee can evolve into basically whatever niche you need for a team, and Gen 1 was no real exception. You know, because you had a fire type, you had a water type, and you had an electric type, which does come in handy for this game. But unfortunately, we cannot progress far. Well, we cannot progress a lot farther into the tower. You'll see why in a minute. Though, fun fact, in the original games, we could go up to the second to final floor, and we would encounter, you know, just like some regular Pokemon, right? Though, there is a coach trainer here, which I did decide to leave in because of the reward here, and it is kind of funny to me that even the coach trainers are basically afraid, but you know. Now, I did want to point something out here, though. There is one particular area that I am not gonna be doing. And that is the power plant. So, remember the what was it? The area before Rock Tunnel, right? Well, as soon as we get the hidden technique for surf, we can actually surf along the water that's like right next to the route. You know, the one that Lorelei and her Lapras are on, right? And that will lead us to the only place where you can get Magnemite, Voltorbs, and I believe Electabuzz. I believe. Don't quote me on that, okay? Oh, all right. And actually, right now, Brute is almost able to evolve. Almost. We still got a few things, and yes, we have 5 Pikachu candies. These are candies that are specifically made for Pikachu. Basically, what those candies will do is that they will boost up every single one of Pikachu's stats. Like it is pretty cool, but it also kind of highlighted a bit of a problem I had. Well, at least concerning my luck with Pikachu's, really. They lean more into the physical stat rather than the special one, but I guess. Also, I think the reason that I was finagling with my team was who gets the most experience, but you know. Oh, and this is where we cannot progress any further in the tower because this place is haunted. Woo! Honestly, I like the Gen 3 sprite for ghosts. Like it just looks so cool, right? And this thing is speaking full English. Oh, and yeah, that should pretty much give you a hint for what's going to go on later. But we are not going to be dealing with that now. For the rest of the video, we are going to be heading over to Celadon. Like Celadon City. Now, we are going to be taking... Okay, so in order to progress any further in the tower, we need to properly identify the ghosts. And the only way to do that is by getting the Sylph Scope. And how do you get that? You gotta head over to Celadon City first. But we will be tackling how to get the scope in the next video. At least I believe it's the next video. It has been a little bit since I actually sat down and looked the footage, but you know. Though now with that out of the way, Jesse James and Meowth here can actually get out of the way so we can properly progress. And I think Cubone was just trying to. Oh right. Oh yeah. That's right. Sorry. I was being a little confused for a second there. So, the reason why Team Rocket are after Cubone is because the skulls that they have are really valuable. Okay? Like, I'm pretty sure these guys are just gonna kill these bitches in order to, you know, like, make a profit off of them. Which is very, very fucked up. But Jesse was able to convince Cubone to actually go and head to the casino that just so happens to be in Celadon, and that is actually where we're gonna get the Sylph Scope. But again, we're going to worry about that in the next video. Oh, and we just got a Firestone. That's actually going to help us out. Well, that's actually going to save us a step. Well, that's actually going to save us quite a large step. So basically, Firestones are an evolutionary stone, right? A certain Pokemon of a certain type can actually use them to evolve. Now, Growlithe, for example, is the one that you want to use on that. Or if you have a Vulpix, you could evolve it into Ninetales. And if you have Eevee, well, you just got access to a Flareon, right? Now, the problem with stone evolutions is that once they evolve, they don't learn any more moves after a certain point. So just like if you're gonna have a special stone evolution, then you better save it for the right level. which is what I always do when it comes to Arcanine, right? Oh yeah, I also kept this battle in because holy shit, this is a craptastic move. So what that guy just used was a Horn Drill. And that thing is a one-hit KO move. And I believe it only has a 30% chance of actually hitting. At least I think it does. But anyway. So this is also where the level curve really started to come and bite me in the ass here, because holy shit, this thing is like level 35, and the only thing that I have that can possibly stand a good chance right now is a Brute Root, because it's like the other decent hitters are just, you know, gone. But I also kept that battle in because it is a new battle. Well, not a battle. It's a new a Pokemon that we haven't seen before, which was Seaking. Seaking just looks good. It's not that great of a Pokemon, in my opinion. Like, there are better water types out there, and I was not gonna wait around for whatever rod was gonna get me it. Okay. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But yeah, anyway. So since that dude was like level 35, I decided, okay, probably a good idea to avoid most of the trainers. Not all, but most. At least until I knew I was ready. But either way. I wanted to get that item, but I didn't really have a choice but to battle this dude over here. I believe this is a bit of a modernized, censored version of another kind of trainer. Basically, it's a trainer that had a whip. Yeah, you can see why some people are not okay with that anymore. So instead, they change it to like be a loudspeaker, but. Or not a loudspeaker, that's a megaphone. Anyway. So I switched over to Tina to face Jolteon because I knew that it really couldn't hurt me, because ground is immune to electric attacks, which is always a great thing to have. And if I didn't have Drill Run there, I would be hosed. Though honestly, like looking back in hindsight, I probably should have taught her Dig a lot sooner. But you know, like, what can you do, right? And Regina is now level 30. And I decided to not give it Thunder. Jesus Christ! Sorry, I hurt my dogs. Anyway. Well, actually, no. I heard. Okay? I heard them, because I know I kind of fumble my words, but I said heard. Anyway. So I decided to not teach Thunder to Regina because I don't really like it. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a powerful move. There is no denying that. But I'm not a fan of it. But I'm not a fan of its accuracy, right? Like, unless it's like raining or like a hailstorm, that thing is not a 100% hitting move. So you need a team that specializes in that stuff, you know? But anyway, we are gonna we are going to end the footage soon, and I do take care of a couple of things off camera, though I'm just not too sure in which order, so yeah. Did Roxy have anything? Yeah. Nana berries. Okay, so now we are in Celadon City, which is a one-stop shopping place for a lot of items in Kanto. And hey, Brock's here too. I believe Brock was here. Oh, right. Sorry. Brock was just here to check up on some of the other on the gym that was in the city, but they turned him away, which is a bit of an in-joke if you've seen the show. Like, Jesus Christ. It was funny whenever Brock got his ear pulled by Misty or Max or just poison jabbed by Krogunk. It was so fucking funny. But that actually kind of plays into another thing that a lot of fans kind of maybe take the wrong way when it comes to the gym, but I would rather save that for when we actually face the gym itself. But one other thing. Celadon is where things are going to start opening up. So Brock gave us an item called tea, right? Now, if you remember, there were some structures that went south of Cerulean, and left from Lavender Town, right? Now, that item is actually going to help us open up a little bit more of the region, but not completely. Okay, we're still kind of locked in to a certain extent, but we'll get more into that in a future video. So until then, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we're already almost at 700. That's actually pretty cool. So until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the stars.